Legacy of Wisdom is a non-profit project building a vision for best practices for living and fulfilling life's potential. While focusing on the last half of life, it remains applicable to all generations.
Ramdas?
Yes.
We're going to start.
Yes.
Nice to see you. You have a lot of fans out there. We have had a beautiful day of both cognitively and experientially exploring the wider field of what might be called wisdom. And when I suggested, that you had said, well, maybe a better word for it is love, that found a lot of recognition among the people. So why don't we start out by you sharing a little bit with us what you want to say about love and wisdom and how people can cultivate this in their lives.
I think our culture treats love as if it's another one of the emotions, and it really isn't quite. It looks like it comes from the soul, which in turn comes from the one, and the soul is swimming in the ocean of love, and the ego, which is up here, which is who we think we are, is rooted in fear, and the soul, which is down here in the heart, is rooted in love. And from here to here, you have to shift your identification. This is the real I, and this is the phony I. And this to this, you can get you just start to say, I am loving awareness down here. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness, and concentrate on the middle of your heart center. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. And then you say, after a moment, you look around and you will see that everything you love, everything you see, everything you are aware of, you love. You love yourself. You love all the things around you. You love the world. And the sea of love comes back at you, and you are unconditionally loving. Lover and loving. This happened to me recently. And I started my heart center, and I started loving the wall and the sky and myself. And my guru said, Ramdas, I want you to speak the truth and love everybody. And I said, well, Maharaji, I can't do that. I can't love everybody. And he said, came up nose to nose, about this far away. Ramdas, I want you to love everybody. Tell the truth. And when you get instructions from the guru, that's not anything you can treat lightly. And so I tried. I tried to love everybody. Trying wasn't going to do it. And I said, love everybody. He means everybody. Well, at the time I was a Democrat, as I am. And I said, well, I can't love George Bush. I just can't love him. And so I took a picture of George Bush and I put it on my puja table. All the Christ and Maharaji and Anandamayi Ma and all the Mishpacha. And there I'd hear my voice. Oh, hello, Maharaji. Hello, Anandamayi Ma. Hello, George. And I started to think about why that was. And all the rest of them were souls. I knew them as souls. And George, I knew him only because of his incarnation. So I decided George had to have a soul. And that soul, I compassion towards that soul, having taken such a lousy incarnation. And so I started with very softness to George. He was the soul was needing my compassion. And then I saw what Maharaji was doing. He didn't say, your ego can love everybody. He said, love everybody, which was meaning to be my soul. And he was teaching me to be my soul, to be my soul. My soul, or the the Jivatman. Jivatman in Hindi straight. And then once you get to the soul, when you're experiencing your own soul, then it's very easy to see other people as souls. Now, souls have incarnations past. They've gone through incarnation. They will go another incarnation or some odd incarnations. And to the soul, this incarnation, this life is just a moment of his long life. Just like what the soul knows. I can't get excited about death. It's been deaths, all deaths and deaths and deaths. I've had lives and deaths I can't count. The ego is part of the incarnation, and that therefore the ego is going to be anxious about death. And by the way, this week I had my 80th birthday. That is in time, and I myself am not in time. The soul is in eternity. The soul is, and everything, all the time and space out there. It's just like living in the moment. Each moment is eternal. Is eternal. And it's eternal, and it's full of love. And I'm now learning to be as my guru. My guru, he identified with the Atman, not with the Jivatman. I'm identified with my single self, soul, and he's with the oversoul, or the one, and he is being love, and I only have to do love. I have to learn how to be love. Or I am learning. I'm not in future. I am learning to be love. And when you be love, the people you meet will feel that they are unconditionally loved. And that feeling is, when Maharaji unconditionally loved me, I had never had that feeling before, because everybody wanted something. My father and mother wanted me to be a good boy and so on. And that unconditional love was what turned me around with Maharaji, which turned me around and made me spiritual being, turned me from Richard Alpert and to Ram Dass. Okay, Walter, it's your ball.
La 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 la